Have you ever noticed that lust never arrives with a warning? It doesn't knock on the door and politely ask for permission. It appears suddenly, when you're alone, when you're bored, when you're scrolling through your phone late at night, or when your mind is exhausted. And in that moment, it feels powerful. It feels impossible to resist. But here's the truth most people never hear. Lust is not stronger than you. It's simply stronger than the version of you that hasn't been trained yet. If you're serious about beating lust in 21 days, then understand this first. Your goal isn't to fight lust every day. Your goal is to become the kind of person lust can no longer control. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how. Day 1 begins with awareness. Most people think lust is their problem, but lust is usually just the symptom. The real problem is boredom, loneliness, stress, anxiety, lack of purpose, or a constant need for stimulation. Lust becomes the escape route. Every time you feel the urge, don't immediately react. Pause and ask yourself, what am I really feeling right now? Are you stressed, tired, rejected, bored? The moment you identify the emotion underneath the urge, you regain control. Awareness is the first victory. Days 2 through 7 are all about changing your environment. You cannot heal in the same environment that keeps triggering you. Delete the apps, unfollow the accounts, block the websites, and remove the content that feeds your urges. Some people say, I should be strong enough to resist. That's pride talking. Smart people don't rely on willpower. They design environments that make success easier. If a recovering alcoholic kept bottles all over the house, would that be smart? Of course not. So stop keeping temptation within arm's reach. During the first week, you'll also need a replacement habit. Nature hates a vacuum. If you remove a bad habit without replacing it, your brain will simply return to the old behavior. Every time an urge appears, immediately do something physical. Push-ups, walking, sprinting, cold showers, stretching, anything that moves your body. Physical action interrupts mental temptation. The urge may still be there, but you've broken its momentum. Days 8 through 14 are where the real battle begins. By now, your brain is craving the dopamine it used to receive. This is the stage where most people quit. They mistake discomfort for failure. But discomfort isn't failure. It's evidence that your brain is rewiring itself. Understand this, urges are temporary. They rise, peak, and eventually disappear. Most urges last only a few minutes if you don't feed them. Think of them like waves. You don't have to stop the wave. You just have to let it pass without drowning in it. During this second week, start building a stronger identity. Stop saying, I'm trying to quit lust. Instead say, I am a disciplined person. Your brain listens to the words you repeat. Identity shapes behavior. Every disciplined choice becomes evidence of who you are becoming. The more evidence you collect, the stronger that identity becomes. Now let's talk about something most people ignore, sleep. Lack of sleep dramatically weakens self-control. When you're exhausted, your brain craves instant gratification. That's why late nights often become danger zones. Create a strict sleep schedule. Put your phone away at least an hour before bed. Protect your mind before temptation arrives. Days 15 through 21 focus on purpose. Here's something powerful. People with a mission rarely have time for destructive habits. Lust grows in empty spaces. Purpose fills those spaces. Set fitness goals. Learn a skill. Build a business. Read books. Create content. Chase something meaningful. The human mind is designed to pursue goals. When it has nothing meaningful to pursue, it often settles for pleasure instead. As you enter the final week, don't obsess over perfection. If you stumble, don't spend hours drowning in guilt. Guilt often creates the very emotions that lead to another relapse. Learn from the mistake and move forward immediately. One bad decision does not erase 20 good ones. Progress is always more important than perfection. And here's the final secret. Beating lust isn't really about resisting temptation. It's about becoming stronger than the impulses that once controlled you. Every urge you overcome builds discipline. Every day you stay focused builds confidence. Every time you choose your future over a temporary pleasure, you become a different person. 21 days won't make you perfect, but 21 days can prove something incredible. You are capable of controlling your mind instead of being controlled by it. So the next time temptation appears, remember this. You don't have to win the rest of your life today. You only have to win this moment, then the next one, then the next. And before you know it, 21 days will pass, and you'll look back at the person you used to be and realize that the strongest victory wasn't over lust, it was over yourself.